It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
You are watching WFTA television.
Good evening, everyone. Give me a sound check, guys that are in the chat. Let's see who we got here. Johnny Sorensen came in really early. Hey, Johnny, what's going on? There's Motu Joneser, Shaitan's Hammer. Good to see you. Sue Studio here. And look, it's OBS. Where you been, girl? And I Like Salt says, good to see you and the crew, Bill. Good to see you, too. I Like Salt. Good to see you, sir. Glad you could show up tonight. I've got a super chat goal going on down here at the bottom because we got to make money on this show somehow, and I don't have any qualms about begging for it. I have done it all along. And if we make gold tonight, got something special for you guys. If you don't make gold, you'll just have to wait till it gets released as a video. Anyway, we got Motu Joneser with us. Let's go ahead and get him in here and let's get this show rolling.
What's up, everybody? It's Joneser, your favorite comic book guy. So let's do this.
Good God, where's Joneser? It's Jason Voorhees.
What's up, everybody? Happy Halloweeny.
What's the goal, says OBS? $50 is my goal. It's not a lot, I don't think. $50. Why $50, you ask? Because I want to get paid next month. YouTube only pays me in $100 increments. And that's something that most YouTubers will not let you know. Why it's a fucking secret, I don't know. It's not a secret. So when you get $100, they cut you a check, and they cut it on the 21st of every month. If you don't get $100 by cutoff time, then you don't get paid until next month. I Like Salt said it's a start, and he has given me a $10 super chat. Good Lord, have mercy. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Look at it. It's a start, says he. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. So that gets us going. So we got $10. You see, just the bar just moved. So thank you so much, sir. I Like Salt has come through for me tonight. Thank you, sir. So we'll get something for that. I Like Salt, and we're gonna have music and fun tonight. We may even do a Joneser comic corner. I'll put him on the spot because he ain't prepared for shit. He's had a hell of a day, and so have I. We haven't had a chance to get anything done, so we're doing an old school show tonight. It's one of those shows where we didn't plan a damn thing. I've been busy all week long working on a special video for you guys. It's a stop motion animated video. If you're a member of the channel, you got a chance to see a sneak an idea of what it's like. Motu Joneser, look at you coming out woodwork there to give me a damn super chat. How good night almighty. My own co-host is sitting here giving me money. So look at that. We're $40 towards the 50. Look at that. A $20 super chat from OBS. Lord have mercy. You
He got a
guys want
gerb.
that video. I got the
He got a
gerb.
gerb. I got a gerb.
I'm so proud of you.
I
Yay.
got a gerb. Yes. You don't owe us
Oh,
nothing, sweetie. You never did. But yes,
oh my
he got the
goodness. Look at that.
gerb.
Yeah, I got the gerb. I
Love it.
owe you. All right, so we got two yellow boys and we got one orange boy already tonight. Check it out, man. I am so proud of you, OBS. I was so worried about you, and when you disappeared, I was like, "Oh my God, what's going on?" But you're back, and I'm so happy. This makes tonight's show even more special. Tonight's show is even more special. So yeah, we got the sound issues worked out, but that means Joneser don't get to watch the video stream. I'm
All
sure
price.
now there may be some of those robot issues, but I did clean this computer up quite a bit to try to solve some of the issues that we've been having in the past. And I hopefully those issues are fixed for the most part for tonight. Uh, but like I said, it's an old school show tonight. Me and Jones will sit here and shoot the shit. We'll play some music and fun. I've got 3 sets of that for us. We can do skits. We got some of those we can line up. If we get just $10 more, I will show you a sneak peek at the video that we're working on. And I'll give you a guess of where I work. We'll all probably shop there. Walmart, Target.
Target. Us sophisticated people call it Target. Fancy.
Yeah. Well, you know, Jeff had to do that too. So, and man, bingo, Walmart. Out. Let me guess. Did you went in and you said I need a gerb, and they said, okay, stand over here and let's shine this light on you. And they looked at the ground and there was a shadow there, and they said, you're hired.
Yeah, pretty. You know, that's kind of the standard. I was just talking to some fellas in the workforce today, and you know what their number one thing they like for people in the workforce is those that just show up, even if they're not even that good. Just be there. Don't
That's
call in, don't go missing, don't have court on Tuesday or a thing on Wednesday, or my dog had a toe because my cat had a bird, and like just go to work. Get up and go there.
absolutely. All right, I'm on third shift and I don't have to deal with the Walmart people. Well, not anymore. Back in the old days when you were on third shift, that's when the wildlife showed up. But now Walmart's closed on third shift, so people can actually get some fucking work done. So yeah, that's a good thing. Part time, but I make more money than 5 days cooking. All right. If you
Oh,
were alive, we meet the minimum requirements. That's absolutely the truth there, sir.
paddle
Uh,
on the ground and a heartbeat. All you need.
and come to fucking work. That's the main thing. That's a problem that we have where I work at. Motherfuckers don't want to come to goddamn work.
Yeah, you can't contribute if you're not there. And then they can't pay you if you're not there either. Incredible. Check will be larger. End.
And somebody's life will be a little easier if you fucking attend. I can attest for that myself. 2 days last week, I had to run 2 freaking machines at the same time. Now, what does that do to production, Joneser?
Oh, it throws a monkey wrench in the whole thing because if one of them has a problem, then they're both down.
All right, so I'm running 2 machines because the operator of the one machine is not there. So instead of me concentrating on one machine, I have to run. I'm running 2 different kinds of parts on 2 different machines. One machine runs a little slower than the other machine does because it takes longer to make this part than it does to make this part. So this machine is going to run at the same speed this machine does because this is how Bill works. Swap a part in this machine, get it going. Walk over to this machine, swap a part, get the part out, process that part, put it in the box, walk back over to this machine, wait for it to get done, get the part out, swap it, process it, and over and over and over all day. So this machine runs faster than that one. It's not going to get its production because it's going to run at the same speed that one does. Make sense? And I'm not moving. I'm not going to run back and forth between those machines. I'm going to walk back and forth between those machines. And I'm still going to get back to the first machine before it finishes its part. I'm not going to waste my energy for nothing.
We're always short staffed, so my staff is almost like adept at being more than one. Kind of up the ladder, shovel the stuff in, down the ladder, push the button, run over here, get the thing before it goes out the other end. Like we've just gotten good at it. In fact, quite honestly, I one time we were watching it on the cameras, and I was like, "You ought to play this and fast forward and put the Benny Hill music about what it freaking looks like here." It's just
I
ridiculous.
always liked it when they were chasing his ass. By the time it was over with, everybody was chasing his ass.
That's about what it looked like. It's just somebody in like a whirlwind trying to beat two people because one of them couldn't get their ass out of bed and get back to work.
Can't show it on the screen, but OBS says, yeah, it was funny. The manager interviewing me said, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm glad you're not young. The youngsters never last. They get one paycheck and never come back. Hell, I've seen them work one fucking day and couldn't take it and then come back the next fucking day and never saw their ass again.
We get them, they come in and they do the training. They just sit in the break room and watch the forklift video and do all the safety training. And on their first day on the floor, they don't come. I don't get it.
I like Salt says, they're testing you, Bill. How much can we get out of these old workers that still produce? The younger generation wants money for nothing. The money for nothing and then your chicks for free.
That was our song and their motto.
All right. Well, so what's been going on, Joneser, man? We've missed you, and I'm sure everybody's missed me and the show, but you know how things go around.
I do. Life has been busy. We've had busy schedule at work. Lots of stuff that I was getting together with family. We unfortunately funeral to go to today, so we've had a lot of happening, good and bad, and it is what it is. But I'm actually really happy to be here tonight, Bill. I'm excited to see the old faces and the old folks in chat, and let's have us the best little Halloween special anybody's ever had. So for that, y'all get a one-time Joneser evil laugh.
Like your evil laugh. I've got one too. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I finally retired the monster scenes setup that I've had in this room for over 10 years. I brought the set down for Halloween. I set it up here on the display table and I cut a video and I pulled out all the stops on that video. I put every ounce of energy that I had and every ounce of know-how that I've learned over the years into making that video. I had a goal. I had several goals when I made that video, Jones. One, my retention, the beginning retention, right? Watch, you can see this in your analytics. When that video starts, that line drops like that right there. That's everybody tuning in and immediately tuning out because it's not what they think they should be watching. I wanted to get that above 50%. I did. That is unusual for somebody in my position. Not only that, but the other thing I wanted to do, I wanted to keep viewer retention throughout most of the video. I wanted the line to stay pretty much this way until the end. Gojatron, $5 challenge accepted. Thank you, sir. You have got us $5 closer. We're $5 away from goal for tonight. And you will get a chance to see that video tonight if we get another $5. And it can be five $1 super chats. I don't care. But if we get it, we'll have it. Thank you, Gojatron. I appreciate you for contributing tonight. I wish I could show that actual super chat on the screen, but my featured chat has decided to take a dump. I can refresh that though and see if I can get it back up here. And
Some kind of. Come on, let's
always
mess
going to
with
be
it.
technical difficulties. No matter what you do, Jones, or there's always technical. Yeah, we understand. But thank you, Gojatron, for the $5. But anyway, like I was saying about the monster scenes video, I must have done something right because people were watching the video. Now, not necessarily everybody that subscribed to me watched it, but that's okay. All that matters is how many people watched it in the beginning because 3 days later, after well, it was probably 2.5 days later, after I'd already given up hope and decided, well, damn, everything I did was wrong on this video. Nobody watched it. Enough people watched it, YouTube algorithm to say, okay, let's put this on the YouTube. 2,000 views later, here I am. That video took off like hotcakes. Now, 2,000 views, according to the big boys that have millions of subscribers and thousands of views. They're like, nobody's watching your video, dude. Me, I usually get hundreds of, couple of hundred views, maybe 400 if I'm lucky. Most videos. I think the best video I've done in the last year has been the Lone Ranger video. Got me 800 views. So 2,000 views, that's great. Jonesers finally showed up for work, says the Rickster. Yeah, he's
Yes,
had a
sir.
life to deal with. I almost wasn't here tonight, Joneser. Did you know that?
Hey, what?
That I almost
I-
wasn't here today.
yeah, that would have been hard to do a show without you.
Yeah. What happened to the movie last night? We showed the movie. You weren't there. Apparently you were at work or whatever it was because the movie started probably late because me and Michael Purvis hung out in there for about an hour before we actually started the movie going. I think one other person showed up, and that was John Wesby. And I said, "Look, I got to go to bed tonight, so we need to watch this damn movie." It was a fucked up movie. I can tell you that now. If you haven't seen Hatchet, that's a hell of a fucking movie. It has its moments.
I ended up home. I
Uh,
fell asleep. I meant to come in and watch with you guys, and my hip been killing me. Took a pain med. Jones did.
I figured you went to sleep that the other night. Figured you did because I heard nothing, not a peep out of you after that. And I'm like, this guy's supposed to be sending me some audio files, and he's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, and I'm usually not the kind of cat to tell you I'm going to be somewhere, I'm going to do something, and then I don't do it. So
Yeah.
I'm either unconscious, dead, or something happened.
Well, for tonight's video though, that I'm going to show, this is the monster scenes video that I did about 2 years ago, and it was just a slideshow with some spooky music with it, and maybe a bit of fun in it. And that video didn't do well at all. But then again, I was a new YouTuber, and then whatever hat shit. I don't even wear a hat. But anyway, so anyway, I wanted to show that tonight. The monster scenes has been retired. They got put back in their little boxes, stored away for the first time in 10 years. Now, the maybe asking yourself, well, Bill, why didn't you film yourself putting them away? I did. You didn't watch Grindhead Jim's charity stream for the children the other day, then you missed that because that's where I did that. I did that. It took me several hours to get those kits broke down and put away in their little boxes like they went. They've been put away for the first time since they were playing. But we'll get a chance to watch that video here. But you're asking yourself, and I'm just talking. If you would want to butt in, Jones, and tell me to shut up so you can talk, you just do it.
Listening, my friend.
it's been a really hell of a day today. I had a pretty rough end of the week. Like I said, I was running 2 months. My back's been killing me. I came home. I was coming home from work. I was coming home from work yesterday. You did a video warning us about being a producer of content. I have done several of them. I have. Anyway, I was coming home from work and I get this vague text from my wife. Tell me if you've ever had one of these. I asked you to do something for me. Text like that, you know that it's going to be some. Because first of all, they're not telling you what to do, and they won't give the answer.
It's a test. Loyalty test.
My answer to her was most likely. That was the answer I gave her, most likely, because she knows damn well that I'm the type. I won't tell you I'm going to do something unless I know what it is you want. Oh, check it out! A Canadian $5
Sure.
super chat from Radical Mom, who I haven't seen in here in a while. It is good to see you, Radical Mom. I can get you on the screen right here. There we go. A super sticker. It says you're number one. Thank you so much. So we'll see what the bar tells us, because unfortunately $5 Canadian is not quite $5 US, but we'll see how that works. Where
Is
was
it
I? How much is a yen? That ain't much at all, dude.
peso?
That's like a 1/10 of a cent, maybe. Anyway,
If $5 Canadian is $10 US, I don't think.
no, sorry, Rickster. I believe you're a little off on that one.
That might be flipped.
Yeah. But anyway, so I get this vague text saying, "Well, if I asked you to do something, would you?" Anyway, I came home and I said, "What's with the vague text? What do you want me to do?" Well, that sewing machine that I got? And I said, "Which one?" Because she's got 5 of them in there, the collector of sewing machines. So, the last one that I got, the one that's got the bad power cord on it, I want to take it to the sewing machine shop in Memphis. We take it up there tomorrow. That'd be today. Hey, Mike, what's going on? Good to see you, sir. Anyway, I said, yeah, I guess so. So we lugged the thing out there and threw it in. It's in a cabinet, sewing machine cabinet. So you don't take it out of the cabinet if you have to. And we got it up there to the sewing machine place, and that was uneventful. Got home, started back home. We stopped to eat, got some Waffle House breakfast, headed on back to the house. When I got back to the house, my goal was to go in there and take a nice hot shower and then rest a little bit and then come on down here and get started making a show. When I stepped into the shower, lukewarm water turned into cold water. You know what that
Like,
means, right, Joneser?
huh?
You know what that means, right, Joneser?
Hey, nobody likes a cold shower.
It means your damn hot water heater ain't fucking working. Well, I got a gas hot water heater, which meant I figured the pilot had blew out. So I came down here and sure enough, the pilot was out. So I got the pilot lit back. And as soon as I let go of the light button, poof, it went back out. I said, well, maybe I didn't hold the button down long enough. So I got it lit back up and I held the button down. When I let go of the button, poof, it went out. And I said, oh shit, it's the fucking thermocouple. Now, just so you know, to get into there to the hot water heater, my wife had stacked all this crap in front of it. Paula, if you're listening, sorry, baby, I'm telling everybody. You stacked all that shit in front of it, and I had to get it all out of the way. And finally, I got in there. It was like digging through a maze. And finally, got in there to it. Got the thermocouple out. That meant I had to wallow around on the floor. That hurt. Got the thermocouple out. So it's afternoon at this point, which meant that the lumber shed's closed. They close at noon. I'm back. Had to get a Sammy. What I miss? Hoo hoo, Mary, super sicker. Yay. Hot water tanks are a pain in the ass. Yes, sir. My Sammy is on Italian bread. Yep. Anyway, lumber sheds closed. That meant I had to go all the way back to Batesville, Mississippi. Those. Uh, we decided to get 3 thermocouples. That way, if it ever happens again, I'll have a thermocouple here at the house and won't have to go through that crap. So Paula said, "Well, I put these 2 thermocouples away home." I said, "Oh yeah, put them away. Then we'll never find them again." No, I hung the thermocouples in there beside the hot water heater.
Thinking ahead.
Anyway, I put the thermocouple in there. That was another half an hour of me screaming and hollering and cussing because it wouldn't go back in its place where it lives. But as soon as I got it in there, got the thing lit, it stayed lit. Then I had to wait until the hot water heated back up again. And then I finally got me a damn shower.
Sounds like a lot of messing around just to get some clean bill going on there.
Well, I had to wash my ass, dude. It was necessary. Now, I'm just telling you, those of you who don't take baths and don't shower, you fucking stink, motherfucker. Your ass smells and we can smell you. You have to go and you have to take a shower. That's just my personal hygiene tip for the day, folks, right here. Bill.
Yeah, no, it's funny. Like, there's people in this world that don't understand certain things. Like, if you don't bathe, smell, if you don't brush your teeth, breath stinks. Like, and then it's not you that suffers for you irresponsible, poor, hygienic person. It's every stupid person that has to be around you that suffers. And then you might get to a point where someone, and it might be a friend, that's going to take you aside, have to tell you, hey, dude, you stink. And then instead of being grateful at your friend for stepping out and telling you something harsh, you end up being mad at him. Oh,
Yeah,
he
how
thinks I
dare you
stink.
tell
And
me
he
I
doesn't.
smell like feet and
Yeah.
ass?
Yeah,
All right, pro
it's
tip for
not that
losers: if you stink, take a shower. Let me get some of the sleeper chat out of the way. I mean, some of the chat, live chat out of the way here. All right, we got nobody likes to smell like ass, funk, and underarms. Uh, Point of usage: you can't go wrong. Asses get crusty. Says I like salt. Gojitron says pro tip for losers: if you stink, take a shower. Yeah. Uh, OBS had a hot water tank blow up on her last year. I remember that. Flooded the room, took 6 months to save up for another one. Boil water for sponge baths. We call those bitch baths back where I come. Took showers at friends' house. It sucked, I bet. My water tank once broke on Christmas Eve. I had to wait 3 days and look for a replacement. No shower for 3 days. Oh, that was brutal, I bet. Thermocouple, is that the Human Torch on a date? No. For those of you who don't know, the thermocouple is a little piece of metal that's about this long, and it sits right above the pilot light with a copper wire coming off of it going back into a housing. As long as that pilot light is lit, heats that thermocouple up, and it conveys that heat up to a sensor. When the sensor can no longer sense the heat of that, it cuts the gas off because it means the pilot's blown out. That doesn't happen, gas seeps throughout your whole house and kills you deader than fuck. So that's what a thermocouple is, and that's why it's necessary. Might be 2 years ago. I think it blew up on Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, yes. We know Rick showers. He tells us about it all the time. Well, he's doing a little more than showering, and I think. Yes, Rickster, that would be brutal for you. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to hang in the bathroom. Jeez, Mike, I wonder who started that room. Hey, Mike, Rick said it's his and he can wash it as long as he wants to and hire a bunch. Yeah. Well, there's a whole video about that here on All Clean Rating.
And then they're good on the music there. Wow, wow, wow. I've been feeling some kind of way.
Hey, the Jedi Cantina has come in. Hey, what's going on, Jedi Cantina? It says, passing through on my way to the Boot to Eve Classic. What's up, fellas? Doing good. Glad to see you here, Jedi Cantina. Don't pass through. Stick around because we got music and fun coming up here on the channel with boys doing their thing. Mike B says, True Joneser. And Richter says, you're all invited in my shower. No thanks, sir. I'll just all by my. Uh, Mary says, no thanks, Rick. I'll pass. Nice try, Rick. Uh,
Can't
Now I
blame the
know who
fellow for
would
trying.
go in the shower with Rick, and that'd be Alex. I don't see him in here tonight, but Alex probably. Uh, Jedi Cantina said it's Brett, formerly Cool to Know, formerly Collecting with Cool, aka Brett. Well, hey, what's up? Cool to Know. I remember
That's
you. I've
cool to
been to your
know.
channel before. You know, Collecting with Cool, right? Been over there a
Yeah,
couple
that's it.
times.
Yeah, cool to know.
And here's Jamie in the house. Well, look, anyway, as a result of all of that shenanigans that went on all day today with bullshit hot water heaters, taking soil machines to get fixed, blah 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 blah. And even a chance to stop in Target and see if they didn't have anything worth buying. But I did pick up one thing.
Oh, there you go.
Cartoon Stratus. I will be robbing parts off of him, put on another figure. But like
I did the
that
same.
that's what I got. And no video from that because there wasn't anything worth videoing. Nice figure, Bill, says Mike Fee. Anyway, no show prep. So that means there's no memes of the week or anything like that, unless y'all want to see last week's memes over again. Joneser didn't get to see them. Shower con. There you go, Johnny. What'd you say there, Joneser? The dropping soap is no biggie. Get up. This one starts. Well, you don't bend over at the waist. You squat down, up and come back up again, watching all around you while you.
Bill, that all depends on what.
I know what I want not to have.
Oh no, I dropped this.
No memes tonight. Ree! 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 Don't worry, we got something to make up for it. And matter of fact, I'm gonna put Jones on the spot and make him do a comment corner tonight. Because he's got boxes and boxes of fucking comics behind him. All he's got to do is reach in and get one. But we can talk about the Riddler. I mean, we can talk about where he came from and how popular he was when he first showed up on. We can talk about that. I'm going to make a video about these things over here because guess what came in today, Derek Jones? Ta-da! You can't see it, but they can. I've got all the new wave except for the JSA 3-pack, which will be here at some beginning of next. We got Batman, Superman, Riddler, and Bizarro. And to compare them, I have 4 Superman figures. I've got the original Superpower Superman figure. Beside him, one side, we have the Toy Biz Superman figure. Looks weak compared to the original one, in my opinion. And then over there on the other side, we have the Man of Steel's collection Superman, and we have Toddy Mac's first releases. Yeah. The hand is found, says Joneser. In them boxes, you're going to find the hand. Nicky Stratos loves a shower. Toon Stratos never shower. Anyway, we might even get into those depending upon what's going on here. Okay? But what I did want to do as I continue to run my freaking mouth is show a monster scene go for Halloween. Do that, and we have that super chat from Mary, but it's not. Who's my? I don't know what. Yeah, I need to. Fresh. Still showing 45. Well, I'm going to call it with Mary's super chat. We're much closer to our goal than I thought than we should be at what it's showing up here. I never saw it register over here either, but it is there because I can go over here and look at my viewer activity as I wait for that to load up, and it could be because my browser
According to Google, $5 Canadian to USA is $3.
correct. And the super chat revenue tonight is Blue Studio, been a member for 16 months. That's over a year. I think you were my first member who joined when we actually got monetized. So we've been monetized for about a year there, Jonathan. $49.14. So we're less than $1 away from gold. Less than $1 away.
$1.41, according to my calculation.
Okay, so $1.41. Thank you for you're much better at math than I am. I use heat. I hear dog. Woo, 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 woo.
Oh yeah, my kids are bringing friends in and out of the house, and my dogs love it.
Riddle me this, Batman, says Johnny Sorensen. If a stinky butt showers alone in the woods, does it make a sound?
No, but it makes a smell. And there's your $2.
There he is, right there. We got gold met. So
So we
what does
got
that
a
mean, folks? I
means
don't know
boom.
why Mary's
There
not
it
showing
is.
up on this thing, but it may be because it's Canadian and yeah, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. But I can see what we made $51.14 in chat revenue. Goal has been reached. You will get to see a sneak peek at the video. Mike Fee with a $4.99 super chat. Two dudes with attitude, says he. Thank you, sir. That gets us to
Now
56.
there's no bow to doubt it now.
Absolutely. Show us the dog. He wants to see the dog. No, you don't.
Oh, my dog? You don't
Yeah,
want to
that's
see.
what. Anyway, we're gonna watch the monster scene video in just a second. I've been teasing that. I've been running my mouth, talking nonstop. We're gonna do Jones's Comic Corner after that, and start in with some fun. Show has just started, folks, and we're already 40 minutes into it because I've missed you guys. Damn it! I had to tell you what was going on in my life, and I missed Joneser too because again I haven't had a chance to talk hardly at all since he's been swamped with work. How's your hip?
My hip hurts like hell, man. I've been running and stomping and climbing ladders, and it just feels good to rest it. Feel like an old man, a bad hip.
Well, my lower back has been killing me for the past few days. Proxen sodium has been my go-to. For those of you who don't know, that would be
I've been doing the lidocaine roller. Bad. Oh, baby, that bad. That tells me it's more a muscular thing or bad. I took a bad step or something weird. And see, the thing is, when I get in work mode, I just move. And like, so if I would have took a bad step off the ladder or freaking, off the forklift or whatever I did, I probably heard it, ignored it, and kept going. And then later went like, God damn, what the hell did I do?
that's the way it usually goes. Sioux Studio, you're not late because we haven't done anything but run our freaking miles. There. Feature chat decides to work when Studio comes in. Thank you for coming in so that we can make that work. But that's okay. George Valentine says bourbon and Vicodin works from what I've heard. What is
I'm
Vicodin? That
sober.
sounds like a
So
drug.
yeah, it's I used to be a drummer in a rock band, so we don't drink and we drugs.
Jones, or you have a back-breaking job. Be careful. I have a back-breaking job too. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I actually don't have a backbreak job. I'm the supervisor. So usually my job is to walk around with a clipboard and make sure it's getting done and just nitpick people to death. But
You walk around
lately,
with one of
nope.
these in your hand too.
Yeah, or I'll watch them through the window or whatever and sit down at my desk and pretend to type stuff. But like lately, I've had to be on the floor because we don't have enough staff. And part of being the supervisor, don't have enough staff.
And Susudio has just gifted a membership. Thank you, Susudio, for giving that gift away. And I don't know who Harry O is, but Harry O, welcome to the Weird Fantastic family. Oh, you have a break middle finger job. Look, middle fingers mean I love you where I work at. It means it's your number one.
Yeah, we call that the. Who is Harry O?
Oh no, you don't get to pick who you do when you do that. It picks for you. Apparently, Harry
Harry
O
O
has
is lurking. Harry
lurked.
O, we have found you, friends, giving you a channel membership at this moment. So welcome to the Weird Fantastic Toy family, whoever the heck.
We love you and thank you for being here. The subscription helped greatly, and now you've got 1 month of membership, and you can sit and watch the special members only videos. You can see the members only chat in the community tab, the behind the scenes pictures that I take occasionally and show off on there. Uh, Speaking of which, I think I put that, and I need Radical Mom to verify this. I think I put that picture on the Patreon for the Patreon members as well, because Radical Mom is a know that.
Did not. I used to be a Patreon of yours, but I canceled it because I figured I would super chat you often. I was not a Patreon.
Well, you
That
did a
proves
super
true.
chat tonight that took care of, got us started on that goal up there. So that
Well,
works.
I like Salt kind of stole my thunder because I was going to be the first one to put the money in Kitty, and he beat me to it. So I like Salt made me feel a little salty first. Damn it.
Well, I think you guys probably did it around the same time because they both popped in there, and I'm like, oh, geez, I got one. Boom. Then the other one came in. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Well, his hit right while my finger was hovering over the enter button.
Really? Okay. Yeah.
So I was like, I wanted to be fan.
Now, all right. Let's show this little video clip real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll see what else we want to do. Enjoy, folks.
A hunched over mad scientist in a blood-stained apron with a deep gash above his forehead leads his victim into a hanging cage shaped to accommodate a human form, locks her in, and motions towards the poker and tongs set by a brazier of red-hot coals. In the doctor's nearby laboratory, cluttered with skulls, rats, a fanged rabbit, and beakers of blood, a skeleton lies shackled on an operating table. A voluptuous, scantily clad bloodsucker and a green-skinned reanimated corpse lurk, awaiting their ghastly orders. The weird world of Aurora. Put together your own scary scenes with Aurora's fantastic monster scenes custom builder kits. We need a girl victim for the experiment. No problem, Doctor. No problem. Keep her quiet. Help, help. Don't worry. This is New York. No one will help her. Back in Dr. Deadly's dungeon, experiment starts. If this experiment works, she'll turn into a fly. That sounds so horrible, it even scares a vampirella like me. Snap them together. No glue needed. Create your own scary scenes. Get Vampirella, Frankenstein, Dr. Deadly, Girl Victim, plus all lab equipment. 8 kits in all. Get monster scenes, custom builder kits from Aurora. Will the experiment succeed? It's up to you when you build your monster scenes custom builder kits from Aurora.
And we're back, and Joneser's busy trying to find him something to do. We've reached goal tonight, which means you get a very extra special sneak peek video for my next stop motion animated adventure. We've had several people show up tonight. John and All Music Fan 88 Jeff have both showed up. So, figuratively speaking, John, All Music Fan 88 Jeff, thank you for being here tonight. We're having a good time tonight. We're going to do a Joneser comment corner as soon as I hear from Joneser that he's got everything he wants. And Joneser's not wearing boxers, Rick. Those are shorts, sir. I'm the one wearing boxers. You just can't see my lower half.
To answer Rick's question, though, I do prefer the boxer shorts. That hug. That is how that goes.
Yeah, I stopped wearing kitty drawers years and years and years ago.
And I do got the Hawaii chair.
Hawaii chair. We're gonna have to do another one of them videos one of these days. Joneser got that upgraded Hawaii chair. Nice. Clean shaven Joneser. Yeah, he had to go. He had to go be amongst people. Wasn't a good thing. My condolences.
You know, it actually it did end up being kind of a. I mean, it's a sad reason to get everybody together. I had to go to a funeral. Um, it was a nice service. I think the family's on its way to getting closure, and a guy who was not doing too well is now suffering. There
Yeah,
are
and
some wins.
that's probably a good thing. Probably a good. Yeah. Everybody's giving you some condolences there in the chat.
I appreciate it.
Funerals are not a good thing to go to. I hate them, but I've had to go to too many. Life.
Same.
Speaking of which, Joneser and I were both so busy at the end of September that we didn't get to do a stream like we did last year where we celebrated our birthdays. But tonight's Halloween. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you, my friend. One thing that Bill and I have learned of, besides how many crazy things that we have in common, is that our birthdays are a day apart. Which I found that to be. This is a big planet, big world, big country, and sometimes you're drawn to people, and you don't know why. And as you find people and get to know them, you realize that you should have been friends all along. And so I'm very grateful that I found you in the big world, share my nerdy passions, things with. Very
Yeah,
grateful.
we've clicked off pretty well, and thank you, Joneser. I'm so glad to have you in my life as well. And we don't need to get too maudlin here because we don't spend a great deal of time at 3 o'clock in the morning in the shower together or any bullshit like that. good friends. Got to get them sheets that keeps your junk separated and cool. You know? And look at Sue Studio. She's just been gifting folks memberships left and right. You got
Okay,
it.
now I
Gift
got
from
one.
Sue Studio. Welcome
Well,
back,
thank you. I
fucking
appreciate
family.
that.
Not that you left or anything, but
Yeah,
now
I
you can
never
go
go
and
too
look at
far.
that cool shit. Look at that cool shit that you can't see. Did someone say showers? Oh, here we go again.
I love it.
All right. Let's get the comment corner started, Jones. Are on that. Jones are some members. Look at the fireworks going on. We'll let the fireworks finish playing before we start the comment corner.
Sure.
I love it when the fireworks go off. We haven't seen the fireworks go off like this in a long time. I love it, man. I love it. All right, here we go.
Jones's Comic Corner. It's Jones's Comic Corner. It's Jones's Comic Corner. It's Jones's Comic Corner.
So let's do this.
Jones are back in his comic shop once again for the first time in probably a month.
At least a month. It's been a dog's age and an elderly pooch at that, my friend. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this little intro thing from you sometimes. That way I can borrow or steal it on channel if I ever decide to do.
Yo, I will gather them up and put them into a little zip file and send them right on to you, or I'll share them on my Google Drive with you. Probably be easier to do that than try to send them by email because they're probably too big. But I've got this beautiful overlay that I've created here of your comic shop.
Yeah,
Really,
no,
really
you're making my dreams come true because, truth be told, this is where I want to be and this is what I want to do in my life. And this is not what I'm being, not what I get to pretend while I'm here. And so that's nice at indulging in comic corner. So I tried to find some Halloween themed things for the comic corner and I semi succeeded and semi didn't. But I'm gonna roll through a couple things. Some of them aren't necessarily comic books, comic, but the first thing I'm gonna throw out there is these scary stories tell in the dark. Now you can get these at a Barnes and Noble. I think a lot of you, if you were kids in the '80s, might have had these. There are 3 volumes. They got some really cool, scary stories. What I really like the artwork in here. I don't know if you can see that.
yeah, I
That's
can. I don't know if the chat can or not, but
That's
yeah, I
some
can.
spooky stuff. Some of the artwork and some of these stories are pretty cool. Like this is one most of you may remember. This was the story of Harold, which was the scarecrow, and I think this one probably gave a lot of children some pretty spooky nightmares. I remember that one is really getting to me. So these are a lot of fun. They're fun to tell for children and even adults. And there's 3 volumes. I couldn't find volume 1. It's around here, but I highly recommend scary stories to tell in the dark. More scary stories to tell in the dark, and 3. You can get them at Barnes and Noble. You have that bookstore around. Like I said, a lot of you from the '80s, I think you could order them when they book fair at school back then, and that was a lot of fun. They have a lot of those stories, where they're like, the typical like jump scare ones, like the "Who's got my golden," and you get the kids to kind of lean doing that, and then you pick the kid that looks scared and go, "You got it," and try to freak them out. Some more comics I found here. or graphic novels rather, of the Halloween theme. We got this independent one here of the Zombie War, IDW. Kind of freaky, pretty cool little artwork here. The zombies fertilizing each other or whatever it is that zombies do. The art of war is supposed to unalive the enemy, right? So, what's the purpose to in a zombie war? Enemy already started that way. I digress. Put us in, Joe Bill. We had my favorite vampire girl in there, so we got some Vampirella. These books here, I would say, are very educational. Vampirella tends to be dressed very modestly. You know,
Planet Draculon, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, I'm not too sure on the story. Being I was admiring her attire because she dresses so modestly, you know. But yeah, they can get pretty gnarly, you know. But fun stuff. Gotta love old.
I used to read the original Warren magazines that had Vampirella in it.
Yeah, she's like I said, very 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 tough to look at. Not a lot of fun for a young male audience. Uh, I don't.
I detect sarcasm.
A little heavy on that, maybe. Um, Elvira was another one I went to a lot. You watch the movie. I still couldn't tell you what it's about, but I did it. Elvira.
Johnny
But
Sorensen says I need a shower after those Vampirella comics.
right, yeah, I think most of us would. One thing me and you discussed, Bill, a while ago was when Marvel did these like reprint it, where they did like the like a run of the Fantastic Four, and they were the in Fantastic Four they called it the Marvel's Greatest Comics. Got some reprints of some older Fantastic Four books that maybe had gone by you, and you couldn't get them anymore. So your chance, if you wanted to read the book from the beginning, you'd get these. Look at Sandman there, and a bit of a different look for him than how he appeared in Spider-Man. I still found that. Another Fantastic Four enemy I always liked, this like Blast Star guy, big giant.
I remember that son of a gun, Blast Star.
Yeah, he's and here's a reprint there, the first appearance of Ronan the Accuser, who famously was in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Another famous Fantastic Four cover. Now, if you got this book original, it's probably going to come up around $40-50. You could probably get this, which is the same story, for probably $2 to $5. So they're always a good option. Fantastic Four wasn't the only that.
Hang on, Joneser. Gojitron. Blastar got his name from eating too much Taco Bell.
Right. That's a great origin story.
Why does Taco Bell get the shit into the stick like that? Does it really cause the shits like that? I don't know. I've ate it before and I ate it.
Not for me, but I grew up in California on Mexican. Maybe it hits other people differently. For me, you could give me all the Taco Bell and hot sauce you want, and I'm just fine. But you were telling me that you had collected the Marvel Tales. which was the
Mhm.
Spider-Man reprinted stories. You know, and again, you can get some like real early appearances of Kingpin
Right.
or really cool Doctor Octopus book. And what I liked about the Spider-Man version of the was the Fantastic Four ones. They pretty much did the original covers for the most part, whereas the Spider-Man ones they gave you a completely different cover for the most part. Like
Mhm.
this was not the cover of the original book, but some of them they were. If it had like a really iconic cover, like that was the cover of the original book, with the exception of it colored differently, saying Marvel tape. So the
Hang on,
Spider-Man
Jones.
one, sorry.
Uh, hang on there for a second. Johnny Sorensen got us a little ha here. He says Blastar, Dreadstar, and Monstar walk into a bar. Bartenders ask, "Is this the start of a bad joke?" Boom, boom.
Right. Yeah, a few of these, like I said, had the original cover for you to enjoy. Might have had alternate, but lots of fun. With every comic corner, I always like to pull a book out of the blue where people are kind of like a wow, oh my god, I can't believe I got that book. And I've shown a lot of my better ones, but I have some kind of road ones that are super valuable. But here's a first appearance of Batman Beyond. This was actually a free comic book day book, but it still counts. In it actually has the right here. They're supposed to stamp this, and mine is unstamped.
That
So
make it worth more.
I don't know, but I do know that a lot of these are. I do know if it is stamped, it usually doesn't hurt the value or the grade because that's a mark that's supposed to be. So that's always fun. And one more bonus thing to throw out the whole wow, I can't believe I got that thing. I just like my boy out because I just got it. But I got me a autographed picture of Stanley, which was gifted to me by my wife's cousin, and I treasure it. Um, God, it's always hard to try to find the ink there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a
Got it.
authentic Stanley autograph, which I'm happy to have. I don't have a lot of autograph stuff.
Just so the viewers in the live chat know, that book right there was the reason that Joneser wasn't able to make the show the other day because he was busy getting that book gifted to.
It's actually not even a book; it's just a portrait of picture of.
They're talking about onions giving people the shits over there in the chats. Awesome, that's a great autograph. Says B. Um, Rickster says he thought Stan Lee would live to be 120 years old. We would hope him.
Well, his work's gonna live on forever.
Remembered forever. That's true. Well, corner tonight. It's been a while since we've had one, folks, and I'm glad you guys have stuck around this long. We're going to get ready for some music and fun here in a minute, but we'll say goodbye to Joneser's Comic Store and we'll get back to the regular scene here. Uh, and there, our super chat goal has caught up with it a bit. It's not quite 5613, but it says 5199. Which means that if you stay here long enough tonight, folks, you're going to get a very special sneak peek in the next video drop that I'm going to do. Stop motion animated video. Around, folks. Richter says he seemed in great health before he passed. That's I don't know if that's exactly true or not. I know there was some issues going on with him and his caretaker. I don't know if that's worth talking about or not, John.
You know, for the end of his life, I do feel like kind of propped up and forced to end and sign things like probably rather not made. You know, I know some things have been said about his daughter and his caretakers and how he may have behaved towards some caretakers toward the end of his life. And I don't know what's true or what's not true. And I'm not going to spread uh, information that I can't verify. Only that I had a great respect for Stan Lee's body of work, although I can acknowledge by his like Steve and Jack Kirby that Stan was not always right about every single thing he. So
No, no, he wasn't. And we've talked about this before. The great Jack Kirby had an issue with Stan Lee. I think they were friends in a way, but in a way they weren't. And when he left Marvel and went to DC, had an issue with Stan, and he kind of worked that issue out in Mister Miracle.
yeah, he took his shots. You know, he took his shot. Ditko took some shots too, and like I said, I'm learning. Just because you admire people doesn't mean you admire everything about that. I'm a huge fan of Mark Hamill in respect to his voice work as the Joker. His Luke Skywalker was my childhood. But I think if me and Mark Hamill sat in a room together and talked politics, probably wouldn't like each other.
No, and I'm wondering how much of that's just Mark virtue signaling, whether he really is.
At the end of the day, I don't care because I don't have to respect or like every single aspect of to enjoy the artwork that put forth that I enjoy. So
And he
I can
did an excellent
separate the
job.
man from the work. You
He
know,
did an excellent job in Star Wars when he began as Luke Skywalker, and that will never change. And he also made an excellent Joker, which that will never change.
right? No, and I again like Robert Downey Jr. That's another one where I enjoyed him as Iron Man, and enjoyed him as Sherlock Holmes. Enjoyed him in several other movies that he was in, but I probably wouldn't see eye to eye to him with him morally on most.
I agree, and that's just you can separate the person from the character, and that's something that is sadly missing in today's world that people just can't do.
No, no, or I mean, you have like your friends on Facebook, and they've got to delete friends because they posted something about something. Oh, I don't agree with that, so I can't be his friend. Whatever happened to agree, disagree, or I mean, there's a lot of people that I'm friends with that probably wouldn't like my perspective on things, and I don't like theirs. That doesn't mean that I have to hate them now because they vote differently, they think differently, their religion's different than mine, or like that's meaningless, you know and it holds as much water as you put in the bucket.
I agree. I do agree. Well, are you ready for some music and fun, Jones? Hey, folks,
100%.
here's a set of music and fun picked especially from me tonight. And Gojitron says the worst thing to happen to Hollywood stars was social media. We just don't need to know everything that they have to say. I agree with. Yes, Studio. Every once in a while he gets a few dropped frames over here, and that's just the nature of the beast, man. But you can hear his audio fine, which is better than anything.
Godzilla coming.
Uh, yeah, I think you should have wrote coming out.
Maybe I did it all. Maybe Godzilla coming. Look out, Tokyo, here it comes. Some radioactive Godzilla nuts.
There you go, man. All right, here's some music and fun for you guys. What Jones are sitting there giving us a ha ha there. Get us demonetized, brother.
Oh, why not? You can edit it
Sure.
later.
Hey.
takes vigilance stance. No side taken in the fray, in the cosmos night and day, judging actions as they come. Zodiac's work is never done. No side taken in the fray, in the cosmos night and day, judging actions as they come. Zodiac's work is never done.
In the dens of old Loch Lomond, mid the moor and heather tall, there strayed a lass named Dolly. With her pipe she could enthrall. She played a tune so haunting that the thistle bowed in grace. Her music told of heroes and of wretched Skeletor's embrace. He-Man needed saving in the shadows of Snake Mountain. Evil lurked and whispered near Skeletor's dark fountain. Down from skies came Zodak with wisdomation primal. Together they sought Ali, her bagpipes deemed essential. Ali the piper, hear her calling through the night. When Zodak she is blazing, her melody the light. To the aid of He-Man, her music's fierce and grand. Skeletor's bones are trembling within Eternia's land. Through the mists and ancient forests, under tartan skies of fire, marched Ali with her bagpipes, her heart a roaring pyre. Her notes to dance with spirits, from the isle sky to glide. Every monster in the dark would tremble then and hide. Zodak raised an astral hand, guiding through the fear. He-Man took up his sword and light the path made clear. Songs of war and legends, scrolling in the echoes cheer. The power of Ali's piping vanquished all its sneers. Ali the piper, hear her calling through the night. When Zodak she is blazing, her melody the light. To the aid of He-Man, her music's fierce and grand. Skeletor's bones are trembling within Eternia's land. Trembling within Eternia's land.
It's time for another history lesson. Over the top, and amid the carnage and confusion of no man's land, stepped the Highland Regimental bagpipers, screaming out the charge. It was the most awful music to be heard by men who have the Highlanders against them, and with fixed bayonets and hand grenades, they stormed the German trenches. This is the story of the bagpipers of World War I, the Ladies from Hell, nicknamed Die Damen aus der Hölle. Ladies from Hell by German soldiers for their distinctive tartan kilts and unparalleled bravery, the Pipers from the Black Watch, the 3rd Battalion, Royal Regiment of Scotland, garnered a fearsome reputation on the battlefields of World War I. Standing in full view of German soldiers, oftentimes armed with only their bagpipes, pipers were the first over the top, acting as a clarion call for British troops to keep moving. The sound of the bagpipes would spread terror among the German troops. When one lady from Hell fell, miraculously, another piper would seemingly arise out of the trenches to take his place. The wailing of the pipers served to rouse the troops, but it came at a great cost. An easy target for the Germans, of the 2,500 pipers who served during the Great War. An estimated 500 were killed, while another 600 were wounded.
From the depths of the molten steel it roars. Toronto wicked shakes the core. Metal claws flashing dark in night. City's breath caught in flashing lights. Steel and fury in the cold night air. Gojitron strikes without a single care. Marching on with glowing eyes of red. Crushing all with his thunderous tread. Gojitron marches to the beat so fierce. Orchestra of chaos, heart, soul pierce. Epic battle shadows all around. Mighty roar shakes the very ground. Steel against the monsters rising tall. City's doom echoes in the hall. Humankind holds a breath in vain against Gojitron's unending reign. Laser beams light the darkest sky. Gojitron's fight makes the mountains cry. Epic soundtrack for a titan's rage. In this battle, legends take the stage. Gojitron marches to the beat so fierce. Orchestra of chaos, heart, soul pierce. Epic battle shadows all around. Mighty roar shakes the very ground. Against the monsters to the beat so fierce. Orchestra of chaos, heart, soul pierce. Epic battle shadows all around. Mighty roar shakes the very ground. Steel against the monsters rising tall. City's doom echoes in the hall. Humankind holds a breath in vain against Gojitron's unending reign. Superpowered,
And oh my God, it's Pennywise. Oh dear God. Oh my goodness. While we
Happy
were out,
Halloween.
Studio gifted another membership. She couldn't see it, but I can. Andrew Davis, whoever you are, welcome to the Weird Fantastic family.
Absolutely. Studio's been very generous, gifted membership. It's kind of nice too because it gives somebody an opportunity to enjoy the perks of channel member.
Rick is disparaging you there, sir.
Oh, he wants me to put the mask back on.
I guess he thinks you look better with it on than you do
No,
without
hey
it.
Rick, did anyone ever tell you you're number one? Just wondering if anyone ever told you that.
Ah,
You're number one. You're number one.
I'll give you a whole flock of them. Son.
Hey, you're number 10.
I'm not. I'm pissed.
Oh, I hurt your feeling.
Did you get an emotion?
I offer you one virtual hug. Here, big guy. Virtual.
Andrew Davis got the membership. That is correct, OBS. No, Joneser, you look better with it off. Of course, Radical
Thank you.
Mom would come in to save the day. Thank you,
I
Radical
appreciate.
Mom. We've missed everyone who's here tonight. It's been a while. We're going to continue to do these live streams. We're just not doing them at the rate we used to do them, but we're going to continue to go. It's always fun to come in and have everybody here with us tonight.
I
Yeah,
think if I could jump in here for a second, I think once we hit the 1,000, which was the goal, I think we took a well-deserved step back, little breather, little break, pat ourselves on the back there. We got the goal. I was busy at work. We all did the wrestling to go to. We all kind of had a moment to breathe and regroup. And now I think for me anyway, winter's coming. I'm gonna be snowed in, not so busy, and I think some more shows, or at least from my end, are definitely inevitable going forward. I don't know about you, Bill, but I do feel like we did that little step back and that kind of now we can be fun and entertaining and do this again.
there you go. Yeah, we're there's all kinds of showers going on over there in the live chat. I don't want to get involved in that. No, we don't want any snow at all. No, 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 no. We don't
Happen.
want.
Happens in my neck of the woods. Maybe not down south yonder where them Bill there from there, but up here in the north where I'm basically in southern Canada, we get some.
I got fucked up last year, if you remember, in January down here, because we're not used to it down here, and we don't have the ability to deal with it like you guys do up there. Is Diddy in the chat? I hope not, man. I'm sick of the Diddy memes. You guys can cut that shit out. I'll probably collect a couple of those and show them next week. Maybe, I don't know.
The diddler gonna be getting diddled.
I think I did show that one last week. It's nice to see everybody again, Radical Mom. It's really nice to be back in the saddle again and get these things going. Stick around, folks, because we hit gold tonight. That means you guys get an extra special sneak peek video because you paid for it. And it's good to be back, folks. It's good to be seen. And everything. I've been waiting for this moment for a while.
This feels good on my end. Feels like it's been a good show, even though we planned nothing. And I'm having fun. All my favorite people are here in the chat, and this is as good as it gets for me. I mean, we got a great crowd. This is a fun time. I got my buddy here to talk my toy nonsense. I mean, does life get much better than it?
I'll let you and Mike Fee work that out, Sue Studio, between the two of you guys. I think he already has your email. I'm not sure, but if he doesn't, I will give him your email, and you guys can figure out about t-shirt. And that a Popeye shirt would be great, but I'm a Popeye fan. I don't know.
I do know. Did know. I got go blow me down.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I got some new figures in. I think I'm going to open those up tomorrow. I'll try to do a Sunday show. I haven't done a Sunday show in a long time. I've had issues over here every Sunday. Something's been wrong with the internet. I've had streams cut on me and have to restart them and stuff like that. And I've been kind of laying off on the Sunday streams, but I think I need to do a Sunday stream tomorrow and open these toys live. And I want to start working on doing more standalone videos because they do the work. I mean, if you're a YouTube channel creator, uh, you can't rely upon a live stream to grow your channel. You must.
Absolutely. And yeah, I've been on pause since I've been on vacation. And the only real plans I have going forward, if I'm being honest, Halloween's coming up. I plan on doing Phasmophobia live stream Halloween. Probably gonna do one with that old clown mask I had going there and the Jason mask and kind of getting into the spirit of things. But I do have some toy stuff in the works. I'm hoping to come up with a lost audio file of 2 hours worth of work that would be nice to come up with. Nothing else. We'll get back to the drawing board tomorrow.
Well, I will go ahead and ask before the chat even gets started. I already know the answer to this, but you can tell them Dick Tracy 2 has been on the works for quite some time, but something happened.
We've experienced some production delays. I had actually a almost complete version of it, but upon viewing it, looking at it, I scrapped it. It it didn't keep with the spirit of the original Dick Tracy, where it had the paper houses. I did some AI backgrounds, and it looked too good to me, and just was wrong for it. So we're gonna go back to the paper houses way that I feel the style needed. But so we had some filming delays. We changed directors and we fired the cast, and we're starting over.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. I'm getting on studio mode here because I want to go ahead and before we do set two, I want to go ahead because we're at 11:40. I want to go ahead and do what I promised I was going to do and give these people something that they paid for. So let me get down here and set that up because I had set two. I wanted what I said I was going to do, which was show them that sneak peek at that new video that's coming out now. I'm going to play everyone's favorite right before that, and then we'll get right into it. So it's going to be a favorite, and then it's going to be a wonderful stop motion animated video that me and Jones are worked hard on together. And actually, little piece left to do in it, and we're going to get that done before I actually. So go. Let's go ahead and give the people what they for meeting goals tonight.
Flames are pouring from the buildings now. There's cars toppled, buildings entirely just crushed and crumbled. I'm not sure if it's safe to report from my vantage point. I really need to leave. civil defense has informed me that the surrounding areas are in ruin. I see some people running now. In the opinion of this reporter, if this nation, or in fact the world, ever needed heroes, that time is now. That time is now.
Than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane!
It's Superman! Yes, it's Superman. Strange visitor from another planet who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Superman, who can change the course of mighty rivers, bend steel in his bare hands, and who, disguised as Clark Kent, mild-mannered reporter for a great metropolitan newspaper, fights a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and the American way. And now, another exciting episode in the adventures of Superman.
From the depths of outer space, an ancient threat returns. Brainiac.
My data on Earth's civilizations is incomplete. Its people must be subjected to my control. And Superman will not interfere this time. Earth will fall to logic, order, and knowledge.
Now you listen to me, Lois.
I don't care what you say, Chief. I'm going to get that story.
Don't call me Chief.
Chief, there's something on the news. It's Brainiac. He's attacking Earth.
Brainiac's skull ship is on a rampage of destruction through the city. Citizens are urged to stay indoors and seek shelter. Hang on, we're going live now to a press conference by industrialist and scientist Lex Luthor.
Citizens of Metropolis, this attack by Brainiac is Superman's fault. His very presence has made our world a target for these alien threats. Superman has endangered us all.
Brainiac, wasn't he destroyed by Superman last year?
He always finds a way back.
Great Caesar's ghost. Why are you all still in here? Get out there and get that story.
This looks like a job for Superman.
Superman, how predictable. I have upgraded myself. You cannot defeat me.
I have to shut him down at the source. You're going offline, Brainiac.
I will return.
It looks like you saved the day again, Superman. But I think the people are beginning to realize that you're the real reason we're in danger.
Brainiac may be defeated, but new threats are always on the horizon, and old ones never truly stay gone.
We owe our lives to Superman. All of us.
We certainly do, don't we, Clark?
Well, all I can say is if it weren't for Superman, I wouldn't be here.
Don't miss the next thrill-packed episode in the amazing adventures of Superman. Superman is based on the original character appearing in Superman magazine.
Well, there you go. And Joneser says it came out cooler than he thought.
It really did. And this thing, if you don't mind me kind of peeling back the curtain here, this thing kind of came from an off camera discussion that Bill and I had about some ideas that we, just kind of I don't know, just shooting at each other. And I had an idea for a Brainiac story with Superman toy, and Bill had one of his own going. We were kind of comparing notes on his thoughts on what he was going to. I was, and I had an entirely different vision in a way, but it was similar enough. Like I was really wanting to use this Brainiac, and my story was going to be different. It was going to end a little differently, but when we were talking about it, Bill really got jumped up and ran with this, and God, I'm really impressed what you were able to do with just I mean, God, what was that, a 5-10 minute conversation we had that basically turned the script and the idea, and then Bill just kind of really ran with it. Thing happened. So yeah, I'm really impressed, and I think not to put too much pressure on, but Joneser's got a whole bunch of other little spitball ideas I can throw at him. That he's got the backgrounds and technical savvy and characters, and I just got a couple concepts, and that's basically what this was. It was a concept that you really brought to life, and that's really awesome. I love this thing.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, and apparently the chat does too. Figurative Music says great job on this video. Appreciate that, sir. And Mary says nice work, guys, and she gives us applause. I appreciate that. That was 2 weeks worth of work for 5 minutes of video. And there is one little piece I won't even tell you what it is. Little piece I want to add to that. I will upload it. That means I expect each and every one of you guys to watch it when it comes up, even though you've seen it here. Very professional, says Sue Studio. Well, I appreciate that. That's high praise because I've seen much better work, but I work with what I have to deal with and what little knowledge I have here in my head. Joneser can tell you that each time I do one of these, it comes out better than the one before it.
Well,
Live and we learn.
and I think Bill sells himself short a little because I thought that was very well done. You had the background, you had the character, you had written out the script. You're giving me way too much credit for giving me any script credit or what you did in there. I did not script a freaking word of that. At best, I had a concept, a very rough concept of a Brainiac comes with their go. That was basically my concept, you know, like and I've yet to record the Luthor voice to add into that.
No, you sit there and let the cat out of the bag. I bet they
So I
wouldn't
mean,
want to.
that'll give them a reason to watch it again.
That's true. And Mike says Bill's doing great work doing videos. Thank you, sir. Yes. And Hope says Babyface Jones or what the heck? Pope in the house. Pope in the house. I like the Pope because the Pope is dope. Love you, Pope. I haven't seen you in forever, brother. Good to see you tonight, man.
It is good to see Pope. Been a while. And yeah, every once in a while I gotta go cut the grass there.
Yeah, he had to go amongst the humans, so he had to make himself look decent. We've been doing good, Pope. Did you get to see the video that I just showed? I hope you did. Cool says OBS. Thank you. And yeah, Pope has been a channel supporter for a long time. He's one of the few members of the Fantastic One. He is a step above the weirdos there. I'm going to go ahead and tell you this now, John. I think I'm going to make another level, and it's a level that I don't think anybody will ever join. But if you do, you're gonna have my full attention. I'm going to do $100 level. If somebody pays me $100 a month, I will help you make and grow a YouTube channel. I will take you step by step through all of steps that it takes to create a video that people will watch. And I'm still learning, but apparently I know a little bit of something or another because I've gotten this far. And Pope can tell you, this is a long way from the first live streams and the first videos that I did back in the day.
Yeah, this is definitely a growing process. And I can also say with the confidence that you get out of things what you put into them. And so I've seen a lot of people on here who are content creators, myself included, who have whined and griped, oh, I haven't got to 100 subscribers yet. Oh, I haven't got to my 500 subscribers yet. Or I haven't done this. Or I haven't done that. Or nobody's watching my stuff. Well, what are you doing? Are you putting the work in? Are you making videos? Are you providing content? Are you nose to the grindstone? And I can tell you guys that Bill is one of the more harder working people in the content creation. That is why he has gotten where he's gotten. It's not only because of talent and skill, but hard work. And hard work will beat talent when talent don't work hard.
Thank you, Jones. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Pope says, I remember your first stream. Yeah, that was a hell of a clown show. But you got to start somewhere. And that's the thing. A lot of people don't want to start somewhere and they don't want to climb the ladder and they don't want to put in the grind. And then there are those who take the shortcut. Thing is, you don't get it done properly unless you do it the hard way. And that's been a hard road here. You know, cranking out content is what make you. That's what I've tried to do here in the last year. Some of it flies, and some of it fails. The failures just stay right where they are. I'm not taking anything down. Now I may private something every now and then, but there's a reason for that because I put up something better. So if you remember, the Adventures of Superman opening was probably a video that you can remember being able to watch on the channel. You can watch that private because this video that I just did is going to replace that and hopefully do better. He works harder on his channel than I do, says figuratively. Well, I'm one of those types of people. When I set my mind to something, I go full speed. Yeah, I've laid back some, and I've worked hard some, and laid back some, worked hard some. But you got to do that too. You got to take a rest every now and then. On all day, every day. Uh, Hope says, you put in a ton of work, but I think you guys sometimes cover up those numbers. Have fun. Having fun is main thing. And I just learned thumbnails a few weeks ago, but I'm working on it. Yeah, thumbnails are an art form and something that I struggled with for a long time. I'm not going to say I broke the barrier on those by any means. There are tricks about creating a thumbnail that works. Uh, Figuratively speaking, and I have been collaborating quite a bit and been running that I let him run with. Studio says, I remember the first time I saw your channel. I remember when you were letting people on. I believe Rolo was the time anyone saw me on. Maybe, uh, but yeah, I think you're right. And I miss Rolo. Yeah, Rolo was one of the first viewers of one of the first guys that came let me know that he was watching me that first clown stream. Thumbnails will get you to clicks. Yeah, and here's the trick though. It better not be clickbait, because if it's clickbait, they'll come in and they'll watch the first 30 seconds of it and leave immediately. Now, that doesn't mean that it can't be a comic book. You know what I mean by that reference? But it can't be
Sure.
a complete pig in a poke. I mean, you can't tell them you're going to do something and not produce something.
Right. Or you at least gotta make it appear like you touched on it. You know?
And Mike Fee says, the day I spent with Bill on video, I learned a lot, and I had fun that day. Bill, you're welcome. So, that's the night. Drunk weird person in here. Yeah, we'll. I know that was a terrible night, and that was a learning experience. I've had a lot of learning experience. Learn things that you can get away with, things you can't get away. You learn to thicken your skin up a little bit and not worry about what others think times as well.
Hey, it
You
could
know,
have been worse. Somebody could have showed up and their freaking private parts on camera, opened their butt at the audience, done something like that. So that didn't happen to you.
oh no, I had already learned my lesson way before that could have had a chance to happen. And it is a learning experience. OMG, yeah, there's somebody that we know had something happen to. Yeah, Rolo put him right on in his place. Yeah, Rolo was was I miss it. If you're still listening to us wherever you are, Rolo, love you.
Eh, One time, I think you and Paula had a trip to go to, and you gave me the reins, and I did a live stream without you on your channel. And Rolo popped in, and it was me and Adam working the stream. And I remember Rolo right away. Who are these imposters? What's going on here? And so, yeah, I miss.
Quite a bit. Speaking of which, that particular live streams you're talking about happened in a period of time when I went to my daughter's wedding in West Virginia, and I passed through a little town called Weston, West Virginia, famous for the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Next Thursday, Halloween night, there will be a premiere here on this channel, and you will get to learn the history and some of the horrible things that happened in the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. It will be a Halloween spooky video. Please do join me live as that premieres here on the channel, and enjoy a trip through that insane asylum with me, Paula. And it's going to be great. Yeah, we love Rolosis, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. It will here later in the evening, I think, than normal Thursday video will, to give everyone a chance to get home from work, get some dinner, rest a little bit, and get ready to watch a cool Halloween video on Halloween. Now, if you're going out trick or treating with your kids, you go trick or treat with your kids and watch the. It'll always be there to watch. It's something that's special to my heart. Seen my original video on that. This is some of that, but not all of it. We're not gonna have the long slideshow. We're just gonna have the meat of it, and it's been recut. There's a little bit more there than you saw the first time around if you saw that first video. You two should be in an asylum. I will be glad to sign the form. Dude, I've been in it. They kicked me right the fuck right back out, Rick. I don't know. We'll see. And OBS is still waiting for Dick Tracy too. Get to work. Hamlo, if you need that. Eventually, we will get back to the Hamlo there when I think Joneser had something probably better than it.
Well, I got a couple ideas that were, probably funner to watch. One of them, I don't know if y'all heard of something called the One Chip Challenge. Basically, a one potato chip, but it's got the hottest peppers in the world in that chip. I don't remember if it's Carolina Reaper or whatever it is, but it's supposed to be pretty difficult to do. One chip, and yeah, it's like Mike knows what I'm talking about. It's like a $20 chip, and so you buy this thing and then you eat it, and then probably throw up or burn to death or water. Or if you're me, you're just going to eat it and be fine.
Ready? 2, 3. What do we do with the drum?
I fucked up. Sorry. Go ahead. That is going to be the
with the
next
drunken
music that's
sailor
playing.
early in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that going here in just a minute, but I cut you off there by mistake because I didn't hit the studio mode. I'm trying to get that set up for us over here so we can have our next music and fun. But go ahead, Jones. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's all
Hey.
good. They pretty much picked it up in the chat, there with what it is for the Carolina Reaper. And yeah, it's a odd food challenge. There's other YouTubers that have done it. I think a lady actually lost her life doing this challenge.
Really? Now you got to elaborate on that, my friend.
I want to say the pepper had burned her insides, and she didn't survive it.
I've never heard of that happening. That sounds interesting. Oh, wow.
Yeah. They put, like, figuratively speaking, saying it, they put so much pepper on the chip that you puke or second burns inside. Whatever it would
God, you're
be.
gonna
But
do
again,
that?
or you're just tough like me thing and it'll be
Sounds dangerous.
fine. I'm planned. You just take the entire chip, and instead of like being a little baby and just taking little nibbles like I see piss on all that. That's just torture. You just shove the whole thing in your mouth, chew it up, and swallow it. That's as bad as it's gonna get. No. Done.
Oh, wow. Susudio has got a couple of requests there, and I'm going to go ahead and keep those up because since they have been requested, and she has given away so many memberships tonight that I think she deserves to have what she wants, and because of all of the generosity tonight, I don't have to worry about monetization. Probably will cut them out anyway and keep monetization. Yeah, I will get these set up here. So the Carolina Reaper Challenge is what Joneser plans on doing, and he will take his life and prove a point. That what I'm hearing there, Joneser.
I get it. You might see me turn purple and
Right. All right. Let's see, but absolutely drink nothing with carbon in milk and bread will not help. That's true. I'm glad it helped.
I
Michelle
plan on
says,
drinking
Mike,
water. I just drink. If I have something too hot,
jalapenos, Rick, those aren't hot at all. Those just taste good.
well, some people think mayonnaise is spicy.
Honestly, the only thing I eat mayonnaise on is a cheeseburger. Drink buttermilk first and then ice cream.
Well, if you ever watch that, what's it, the Hot Ones, where the guy interviews celebrities, put hot sauce on wings.
Oh, I watched the episode with Skeletor.
Yeah, well, they had that, and they also did Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman promoting the Deadpool movie. Was Rickster, I've eaten many a Mexican jalapeno in my life. I actually did pepper at a Mexican restaurant that the staff actually walked around and watched from the table to oh, stupid frig gringo eat the pepper. And I did it and impressed everybody. And it burned. That sucker was hot.
Ice cream afterwards. I don't know if that'll help or not, but maybe it would. I've heard
I'll
that
tell you,
it
it does.
help.
Ice
It
cream will
really
help.
doesn't.
Ice cream will help, but the one thing you really don't want to do, I've done this when I ate that pepper in Mexican, you have it on your fingers, careful, don't rub your eye.
Yeah, the mean pig challenge, the shut up sauce that they've got over there is nothing but straight habanero, and you need to wear plastic gloves when eating that, and you don't need to touch your face, any other part of your body while you're eating it. Uh, the videos on YouTube usually end up the person out beside the plate afterward, but you have to keep it
I
in
mean,
to win the t-shirt.
to put it in perspective, I can go to places like Who Hot or Wild Wing, hottest sauce.
Look at the chat.
Nice.
I've eaten at Buffalo Wild Wings before. I have no reason to eat there anymore. There's no purpose in hot shit. There's nothing but hot. I like some flavor with a hot thing.
And I prefer that too. There are some things where it all it does is just taste like pain. There is no flavor, and there is a line there. They had some good pepper. Everybody whining about, and I took a handful of them. And everybody was expecting me to burst into flames and die, and I said, "Well, they're hot, but I mean, I'm not dying, but they're not good. Like, I won't take another handful, not because they're too hot, but because they just don't taste like anything."
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I like spicy food, but I like spicy food that has a flavor to it. I like to taste what I'm eating, not just burn up for the sake of burning up, trying to be some kind of a he-man.
Yeah, or
I
to
eat hot.
impress your idiot friends that are praying for you. Buy it.
Fixtures over there channeling Rodney Dangerfield. No respect, no respect. I went to the
I give
doctor. I said, got
respect.
water on the knee. I got water
Yeah.
on the knee. The doctor gave me a razor blade and a straw. No respect.
I'd say Mike
You have
Fee,
to.
you like gumbo. Go to New Orleans. Make the best gumbo in America.
Absolutely. I've had some gumbo from down there before. It is good and spicy, and it has a good flavor to it. So, You have to be careful with arthritis creams too. Wash your hands immediately afterward because they all have capsaicin in them, which is what makes peppers burn. Capsicum, yeah, that.
Rub that in your eyes.
I've been sprayed with pepper spray. Kind of. It will stop. It stops me in my tracks. I've seen people that can breathe that shit and not affect them in the least bit, but they were also high on LSD.
Were you resistant?
I'll ask me no questions. I will tell you lies.
Leads the.
Absolutely. All right. We had a drastic drop in viewership just now. So it is, well, it's coming back up again. It is after 12. I will play one more music and fun for you guys, and I will play Stu Studios music in it. And we'll come back and say goodbye to everybody because that's what we. So, and yes, an old favorite, one of the first songs that was ever done on this channel will be the first song played in this playlist. Go, folks.
Ready? 2, 3. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Lie in the morning.
Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Early in the morning. Put him in a lumber till he's sober. Put him in a lumber till he's sober. Put him in a lumber till he's sober. Early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Early in the morning.
Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him. Early in the morning.
Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning. Give him a dose of salt and water. Give him a dose of salt and water. Give him a dose of salt and water. Early in the morning. Way hey oh, way hey oh, way hey oh. Early in the morning.
That's what we do with the drunken sailor. That's what we do with the drunken sailor. That's what we do with the drunken sailor. Lie in the morning.
Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises. Early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises. Early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises. Early in the morning. I'm here like a thorn, unfazed by the lies, unshaken or rise, can't take me down. They talk but I don't care, living out in their minds. I'm the oil they can't find, when free it feels fine. I don't give a damn what the haters think. I don't give a damn. I'm living on a break. I don't give a damn. In their heads I stay. I'm here to stay. Yeah, I'm here to stay. They try but they're lost. I'm a ghost in the night. I'm They tried but they lost. I'm a ghost in the night. I'm the endless fight. Can't make me go. I smile while they glare. I'm the shadow they see. I'm where they'll always be, but they'll never know. But they'll never know. I don't give a damn what the haters think. I don't give a damn. I'm living on the brink. I don't give a damn. In their heads I stay. I'm here to stay. Yeah, I'm here to stay.
All us got that magic touch. Every day she shines so much. Pretty eyes that light the way. Super groovy all the way. Dancing through the city nights. Smiling with her pure delight. Everyone just stops to see. All us go so wild and free. Always groove is in her soul. Makes the world feel whole. Sexy moves and pretty curls. She's the queen of all the girls. Every step she takes so light. Polished charm just feels so right. Groovy girl with all her might. Makes the day turn into night. All her life some people cheer. She spreads joy far and near. With her heart set to the beat. Paula's groove can't be beat. Paula's groove is in her soul. Makes the world feel whole. Sexy moves and pretty curls. She's the queen of all the girls. Paula's groove is in her soul. Makes the world feel whole. Sexy moves and pretty curls. She's the queen of all the girls. Every step she takes so light. Paula's charm just feels so right. Groovy girl with all her might. Makes the day turn into night.
In the misty moors of Voldara, where legends whispered larks rode a cosmic enforcer with a heart that left its mark. Bobahix, they called him, a guardian from the stars, collecting tales in plastic from universes far. A He-Man sword glinting in the moon so bright, evil Skeletors rattle in the depths of night. Movie aliens monsters grim and bold. He keeps the myths alive in every toy he holds. In a tattered jacket worn and boots that knew the earth, he combed through lands both near and far in search of priceless worth. A Frankenstein in silver screen and Dracula's icy stare. Boba Hicks, the stodge collector, ever tread with care. Through galaxies spanned in plastic under emerald skies, he found his peace in relics and every child's cries. From Dublin to the stars, uncharted tales he weave and winged. In Boba Hicks' timeless journey, the cosmos intertwined. Boba Hicks, the tale begins, where stars align with toy, guarding worlds within his grasp, but guardians, pride and joy. With masters of the universe and monsters grim and bold, he keeps the myths alive in every toy he holds. In the misty moors of Voldara, where legends whispered larks rode a cosmic enforcer with a heart that left its mark. Boba Hicks, they called him a guardian from the stars, collecting tales in plastic from universes far. A He-Man sword glinting in the moon so bright, evil Skeletors rattle in the depths of night. Movie aliens lurking with shadows that could dance, a cosmic enforcer's bounty in his home's mighty expanse. Boba Hicks, the tale begins, where stars align with toy, guarding worlds within his grasp, but guardians, pride and joy. With masters of the universe and monsters grim and bold, he keeps the myths alive in every toy he holds. In a tattered jacket worn and boots that knew the earth, he combed through lands both near and far in search of priceless worth. A Frankenstein in silver screen and Dracula's icy stare. Boba Hicks, the stodge collector, ever tread with care. Through galaxies spanned in plastic under emerald skies, he found his peace in relics and every child's cries. From Dublin to the stars, uncharted tales he weave and winged. In Boba Hicks' timeless journey, the cosmos intertwined. Skeletor so bold, so cruel, evil in shadows dark. Pick a rock and clash like fools, power plays ignite the spark. Evil was it all, Skeletor dreams so grand. Plans to make He-Man fall, but Lynn's got her own command. Battle for eternity reigns. Inspector Jones is on the case. He's got a magnifying glass. Lost his hand controls online. Now he's got a sassy sass, blaming everyone he sees, from the mailman to the cat. Even God's on his suspect list. Can you imagine that? Inspector Jones, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky. He's searching garden gnomes, interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Joneser, not even you. Inspector Joneser, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky. He's searching garden gnomes, interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Joneser, not even you. He's got a list a mile long of suspects near and far, from the guy who mows the lawn to the lady at the bar. His theories are outrageous, his logic's out the door, but we can't help but laugh and cheer for more. He's questioning the goldfish and the birds up in the trees. Even asked the pizza guy, did you do it pretty please? Inspector Joneser's on a roll, his antics never end, but we all know deep down he's just trying to defend. Inspector Joneser, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. Can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape.
Oh, shit.
Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. Thank you for the wonderful super chats. Thank you, studio, for all the gifts that you've given. I'm going to shout everybody out here at Joneser while we listen to the Ducks play. We get the viewer activity up. Jizzing in the hot tub means no money for this video. Monetization's out the door until I get those cut out. But you guys came through with gifts and wonderful tips here. We got $10 super chat from I Like Salt. We got $10 super chat from you, Motu Joneser. Thank you, sir. $20 from OBS. Thank you, girl. I got the gerb, so I owe you. Thank you, girl. Gojitron with a $5 super chat challenge accepted, said he. A wonderful super sticker for $5 Canadian from Radical Mom. And Sue Studio giving out memberships out the butthole. Plus, she gave us a $2 super chat. Mike B with a $4.99 super chat. Sue Studio with more gifts. 1, 2, 3, 4 gifts tonight of memberships, and she's been a member of the channel for over a year. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for making this the show that it is, because it's just as much your show as it is mine, because I'm here for you. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Joneser, what's the word, brother?
Nothing. I just got to say, OBS got the gerb, and Sue Studio is the gift that keeps on giving. So appreciate both you gals.
Yes, absolutely. And remember, keep on collecting, stay fantastic. And until next time, have a good journey. And we'll see right here on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventure. Special thanks to the channel supporters. Without your help, these adventures would not be possible. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please hit like, subscribe, and share the video.